Hey, first things first, get money, fucking hater.
Hola!
All black Hellcat, let Darth Vader put it in export and turn them boys into stargazers. Dumbout, my new watch, got a calculator.
Yes.
New drop with no time, it got decapitated.
Yes.
Glock got a crouton, a drum and a potato. Better watch how you talk, don't get assassinated.
Yes.
2 down hoop shots and now I'm activated. Need a tube socket hoop, rockin' bitches come and shake it. I got 2 thoughts, they both high, I think that they related. Don't care who's wrong, I shoot first and ask questions later. I'm a different type player, smooth operator. Cold heartbreaker, but I'm loyal to the paper. I can sell salt water to a sailor. Check my shop for the loot, got a few different flavors. Pop a nigga top like a jack in a box. Ain't no cap in this rap, I'm a doer, not a sayer. Heard these niggas trying to freak it like me. Let me teach you one thing, put your hands in the air. Now wave them like you just don't care. Hey, my new bitch so rare. Hey, my VV's crystal clear. Hey, my new shit slap, Ric Flair. Look like my new Gatorade exterminator. Bitch slap a nigga just for looking at me weird. Hoes in my hood, call me pussy terminator. I tell her come here, she gon' put it on my beard. You looking for smoke, bitch, we got it right here. Work for the low, bitch, we got it right here. If she's a broke bitch, she can't be my dear. She could be the baddest bitch in the world, I don't care. That's my cup, I got juice up in here. Mix the brown with the clear and get loose up in here. All of my drips so exclusive and rare. I might fuck around and drown trying to choose what to wear. Don't start.
Hola! Yes. That's tune, by the way. That's fire, bro.
Thank you.
No bullshit. Only me hanging. Yes.
I got you.
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Montana. Y'all now tuned in to Real Rap Podcast. Y'all see me all the time. But like always, I'm never here by myself. Who I'm here with today, y'all?
The man himself, Daykwion, a.k.a. Ali the Man, if y'all know. Y'all know.
Nah, that's a fact. We're going to get into all that, right? But we got to start off every episode letting the people know where you from, for those who don't know.
From New Haven, Connecticut, 203 repping.
Yes.
Yes, sir, the one and only Beast of the East Coast type shit.
Yes. Now, let the people know what it was like for you growing up in New Haven.
Man, I had a little bit of everything. Came from, my mom was moving around, so I started in the projects, had the worst of it. You know what I mean?
Like this one.
Had the worst of it. I had the roaches in the crib. I had the ramen noodles for breakfast, lunch, dinner, all that shit.
Syrup sandwich?
Yeah.
All that?
Syrup is just down bad. Can't front. I ain't never do that.
All right.
I done did the ice and the ramen noodles to cool it off.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Trenches, real trenches,
Yeah.
basically. All right.
Front. I wasn't going to pass too much about the ramen noodles. Syrup with fucking bread?
Yeah. You ain't never had that?
Toast, not toast?
Nah.
You ain't at least toast the bread?
Nah, gang.
That's crazy.
You get one piece of bread, put the little syrup on it, and then put the other piece of bread on it, and you fuck around, cut it down the middle. It's a delicacy.
Nah, I was young and I was on the stove, so I'm putting that bitch on the griddle real quick.
Oh, you was gonna toast your shit?
Yeah.
All right.
At least.
All right. I mean, sometimes if you had to, I ain't gonna make it seem like I never did it, but 9 times out of 10, it was not toasted regular bread. I ain't gonna judge it.
You was just hungry.
Real shit. So you was in the trenches, well, in the projects, and then your mom moved.
My mom moved to Stratford for like a year.
Okay.
That shit was nice. That shit felt like it was like High School Musical. Can't front.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was like a nice mix of everybody in that high school. You had the jocks, you had the nerds, you had the hood kids.
Tight.
Shit was cool. And then it was back to the hood after that. Can't front. I was
Right
straight back to
back
public
to
schools and shit.
Oh,
yeah.
right.
So growing up in New Haven was cool. It's like it's a small city and everybody knows everybody, and it's hard to get past bullshit. Like, you know what I mean? If you got beef, it's gonna catch you one day. So I mean, that's just what my life been like. I've been through a lot with the fights and shit like that. You feel me? So
You was getting suspended in school and all
I
that?
got suspended in school every single year in middle school, bro.
For what? Fighting every year?
Yeah, I was busting ass.
Okay. Okay, so 5th grade you got into a fight. 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th
It started
grade.
in 3rd grade.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what was you fighting over in the 3rd grade? What happened? Pencils?
Nah, it was some kid that was like, he was annoying as fuck.
Be like that.
And I'll call him out on it, and he'll get violent. So you know what I mean? I'm not gonna let him just.
Yeah,
out,
niggas
you know
not
what I mean?
pussy. Yeah.
No.
Okay, so 3rd grade, you fight a kid for being violent towards you after you done correct him on some shit.
Yeah, put that little nigga in a headlock.
Yeah.
In front of everybody, lunchroom, like.
Oh, all right, so you embarrassed him.
Yeah.
You embarrassed him. Headlock is crazy because a nigga be squirming trying to get out that headlock. Headlock is crazy. So what you did after that? 4th grade, 5th grade? What those was about? Girls and shit?
Nah, it was this kid named Michael. Me and him got cool eventually.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, me and him
Shout
got
out to
cool
Michael.
eventually. Shout out to Mike. But shit, when he got to that school,
I was on a tear because low key I got bullied in middle school, so I was dealing that same shit to the kids came from like. All right, so I'm gonna be real. I had a farting problem. I used to blow the classroom up, my nigga.
Okay.
So the girls in the class was on my heels, like, you know what I mean, stinky, sweaty nigga, dirty
all type
nigga,
of shit. Okay.
all that shit. Let a nigga in the classroom try to give that same energy. Man.
You wasn't going.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Mike thought, you know what I mean, being a new kid in class, he could be cool and say certain things that everybody else was saying. So I had to teach him that ASAP. But like every single year we got into something. And then eventually the principal pulled us to the office and was like, y'all gotta chill it out. Y'all gotta be cool. I started going to his house. We was playing video games together. He's still my friend to this day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Shout out to Mike.
Yeah,
so, 4th grade, 5th grade, 6th grade, it was the same nigga. You was just beefing with Mike.
Yeah.
Throughout middle school. All right. Mike ever got you?
Nah. Not once.
Mike never beat you. Keep it
Not
on it.
once.
Mike never beat you.
He didn't even fight back most of the time.
Oh, so you was bullying Mike.
I was bullying Mike.
I would not be your friend. Swear to God. You just beating on niggas just because you mad?
Yeah, can't front.
It's cool.
There was a couple other kids too, though. I mean,
Oh,
I had some kid where I had to fight over a girl type shit. Like, it was still my fault. I was probably still the bully in the situation, but I had a couple other fights too.
All right. So, outside of, like, school stuff and you going through, like, the fights and stuff, what was the at-home life like? Like, for me, like, was dad in the crib, everybody around, what it was like? What was the dynamic like in the crib?
I grew up with one of my siblings' fathers, mainly. Like,
Okay.
He was in my life for, like, a good 10 years type shit.
Okay.
Being at home was cool. Like, I rode my bike outside with my homies, fucking played video games all the time. The only rough shit was just, you know what I mean, the being at home, having to watch the siblings a lot because mom was at work. She worked like 2 jobs sometimes, worked mad hours. She was putting a hell of a hustle to keep us, you know what I mean?
Make sure y'all straight.
Yeah. Stepfather was in and out of jail. You know what I mean? So
All right.
it was all up to her. My mom really held it down. My mom was going crazy all throughout my childhood.
So you really ever saw your mom? She at work all the time.
Right? Yeah.
Nah, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. So your mom working and she making sure all the siblings in the crib is good and stuff like that, right? Was you in sports? Like, how was you letting your mom know, like, yeah, I'm in school fighting, but mom a good kid, though. I might go to school.
I was an honor student.
Yeah, straight A's?
Not straight A's. I had A's,
Couple
B's.
B's.
Yeah, I was an honor student. I played basketball in middle school. And then when I got to high school, I was doing wrestling. I was doing golf. I was doing fucking, what's that third shit I did? Football.
Football?
Yeah.
Okay. Which one was you best at?
I was best at wrestling.
Yeah?
Yeah, I got a couple medals in that shit. I got like 33-4 my senior year, so probably my like 1-loss record. I was like 2nd place in the SEC, 6th place in the double L's, mad other shit.
So you ain't go to college for it?
I tried to. I ain't really have no coaches reach out to me like I got a scholarship for you or some shit like that. So I ended up going to a D3 college.
Okay.
And I was going for engineering anyway, so I went for mostly the educational shit. So I fell off of wrestling trying to do a work study to afford my tuition and shit. You know, so I couldn't juggle both.
All right.
Yeah.
So at what point in time did you realize that you wanted to do music, though? Like when the music industry?
I knew I wanted to do music since I was a kid. Since I was like 3-4 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, I had cousins that was like always rapping songs with me and trying to get me to rap. And then eventually I was like, fuck it, I'm going to start writing my own raps. I was doing it in school all the time. My uncle, Xavier, he had a computer. He had the first computer in our family. Like as far as like literally like from the 90s when computers got popular and shit like that, my great uncle bought my younger uncle a computer. And eventually when he got to high school, he started recording. He used the webcam microphone and like picked up Mixcraft and shit like that and started.
Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, word of mother. And he put us on like making actual songs and recording and shit like that. Because before that, I was just rapping and freestyling and playing around. By the time I was like 13, my mom bought me my own microphone and computer setup type shit, and I started recording myself.
All right.
Shit got real from there.
So what was those raps sounding like?
Ass.
Yeah.
I sounded pretty good in like certain situations, but like my voice was a little nerdy and like I wasn't rapping to the coolest beats. I rapped to whatever I felt like at the time. Like if it was a challenge, I'll rap to it. It wasn't about it sounding good type.
You was just trying to get reps and like practicing.
Yeah.
You really thought you was nice though?
Yeah.
Like you was telling niggas you was tough?
Yeah, where the mother? I'm one of the best in Connecticut. Like from the jump. Like I knew it.
All right. So where that confidence come from? You just always believed in yourself?
Yeah, can't front. I was a big fan of great music, and I feel like I have a lot of that as an influence into what I do type shit. Yeah.
So at that time, was there people like also telling you like, yo, keep going? Or was like people like, yo, I ain't gonna lie, like some of these tunes, bro, like they feel me, bro, you might need to keep playing ball, stay in school.
Yeah, so I've had a big mix of both of that. Like a lot of the kids that I felt like I was cooler with, like maybe the introverts and shit like that in class, like they fucked with my music heavy.
Okay.
But like when it came to like the niggas, the ballers, the athletes and shit like that, it was a mixed crowd. You know what I mean? Some people fuck with it. Some people be like, nah, I gotta get a little bit better because, you know what I mean? People have specific tastes. You know what I mean? I grew up around a time where Chief Keef started coming out, so niggas was heavy into that shit.
Okay.
And I wasn't trying to be too gangster in my music because, like, I don't know, I never found a point in doing that if it wasn't expressly true. You know what I mean? So, type shit. I fucking was making music more true to myself, so I only attracted the people that was more like me.
Okay. So at what point in time do you feel as if like you won that crowd over as far as like the people who just want to hear like all the gun bars and violence and all that other shit?
Shit, when Dummy dropped.
Okay.
Yeah, back in like 2017, I dropped Dummy kind of by accident. Like I was working with The Breed at the time, and they was making an album with all the New Haven artists together, and during that time, I was like in the studio doing a videography for him and shit like that. And the theme of Connecticut just kept on coming to me of like, they don't show love. Like people was rapping about it. I'm going to showcases, people talking about it. I'm seeing it in person. People just not clapping for each other type shit. So I don't know, just amongst all that inspiration, I created that song, and it definitely reached more than what I'm usually getting from the crowds out here. Like it reached the hood niggas, it reached the people in the fucking nerds crowds, it reached the kids, it reached the parents, all that shit. You know what I mean?
So prior to Dummy dropping, right, did you feel as if like, yo, like, well, first of all, when you made Dummy and you recorded it, did you feel as if it was gonna go, or it was like
I felt like it was a perfectly crafted song for the purpose, because like once I seen the dance start, you know what I mean, getting some popularity in Connecticut, I seen one of my homies that I went to, like that I knew from around the city, do the dance and like start the hashtag CZ Dumbin challenge, and just people start like arguing with him, go back and forth. I seen that happening, and was like, nobody's doing it to Connecticut song. So I felt like I made the perfect Connecticut song for people to dance to do that shit to. I didn't know it was gonna actually pop. I didn't know people was actually gonna take it and fucking
take heed to it, basically. Yeah. So when it goes, you see all the traction, the positive and the negative, right? Because everybody didn't like it. Because honestly, that we gonna be honest, it's an 860 dance, it's an 860 thing.
Yeah.
But in the 203, it just like we just had the tune that just. You see what I'm saying?
Yo, and shit, big shout out to DJ Loso, because I felt like he played the biggest part in making sure that the song like really stuck in New Haven, because he was playing it first. Like he was the first DJ. He grabbed it off my SoundCloud and was just playing it at all the parties, and I was getting videos of people dancing to my song before I knew it was really popping.
Oh, that's lit. Shout out
like,
DJ Loso.
Like, where the fuck is this coming from? Like, how y'all niggas know about this song?
So at first you was I Like the Man,
yeah,
and we got this Dummy song going crazy, right?
Yeah.
First, what made you I Lay the Man? Like, how did that name come about?
It's a long story. So in high school, when I was a sophomore, there was this junior, his name was Mario Callahan. He was popular in the school for making words out of his last name. So he'll take Callahan and go like, this day is Calatastic, or like, you know what I mean? Just mad different. I can't even come up with what he would do, but he was funny
Random
as fuck
shit.
with it.
Yeah.
So I met him in my like biology class, and he to me, like he pretty much tried to take me under his wing, and he fucked with me heavy. So that's where I picked up Ali the Man and like doing Ali Amazing and all that extra shit. So it kind of was inspired by him. In addition to when I got to high school, the football coach started calling me Ali Ma.
Okay.
He called everybody by their last names. So I got called Aliman, and everybody in the school was calling me Aliman. Nobody knew my name was Daykwion.
Okay. So it shocked a lot of people when you switched from Ali the Man to Daykwion.
Yeah.
What motivated that though? Like why you wanted to switch?
I felt like Ali the Man was harder to find on Google. I would search that shit and I would get like ginger ale and beer ads and shit like that. Yeah. In addition to Ken the Man dropped her. She's fire and like her run is crazy. It would look like I copied her name, and you know what I mean. So it was just more. It made more sense for me to just go with a name that is more true to me and more. I don't know, just more mature. I would say Ali the Man is just like it's mad ego-ish. Like yeah.
All right, ain't nothing wrong with being. You just said earlier you was 13, 14. You didn't really think the songs was cool, but you had hella confidence in it though.
Yeah, right.
So ain't nothing wrong with having a little ego with your shit.
Right.
Cause all right, speak to you first come out. What do you feel as if was the Connecticut scene, music wise, New Haven, like throughout the whole state that you can remember, and in comparison to like what it is now? Like how do you feel as if it changed over time?
Hell yeah. So when I was younger, say like I was playing like the Xbox 360 back when that came out.
Yeah.
And that's when I first started making my own music myself. I found a lot of Connecticut artists that I looked up to. Tone B, he go by Tone Streeter.
Okay.
He's a battle rapper. He was like one of my aunt's friends, so I got put onto him, and I was a fan of him instantly. He was dropping mad mixtapes, and I put all his mixtapes onto my Xbox 360.
Okay.
Him,
Shout
Wally
out to him.
Don, I was listening to heavy because he had that cleanup crew run where he brought French Montana out here. My little cousin was in that music video, so I was a big fan of them. I had mad at his shit in there. I had French Montana shit up heavy. Fucking the Connecticut music scene was like a lot more. It felt like it was more established. It felt like it actually could have went somewhere. But a lot of those same artists that like I mentioned was like going to jail, in and out, or like just running into situations where they couldn't fully promote their music. So I feel like they just didn't get as far as they can yet. And but it was like a great thing to be a fan of. Like it definitely was a huge part of Connecticut culture. Like you got Hop Out the Cut, you got mad fucking Reaper music shit from Streeter and them. Like the New Haven music scene has a lot of good shit to reference. You know what I mean? So nowadays I feel like it's more copy and paste from what they see from outside. And it's not too much of like original Connecticut music about what's going on here. Okay. I was listening to songs about shit that was happening on the street in the Ville. You know what I mean? Niggas was actually talking about streets in the Ville and shit like that. But now niggas is talking about shit that they never even seen. You know what I mean? Like, so.
So how you, okay, so when you say original Connecticut music, do you mean like the music that you make as far as like the Dumb and Out sound? Or just talking about like where somebody specifically from, like you said about
not only like the Dumbout sound, because like shit like the Kados Every Side of Town, that's a Connecticut ass song. You can't get past that. Right. Shit like fucking Word of, what's it called? Word of Who? It's mad fucking Connecticut.
Word of
song.
Bro, Word of Bro, Word of Bro.
Yeah, Word of Me.
My Biggs.
Yeah, exactly. It's shit like that you can't let up on. It's straight Connecticut shit because you know it comes from that real shit that happened out here. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But it's not a but. My bad. I didn't mean to say but. There's a lot of different genres of just Connecticut music. It's not only Dumbout shit.
Tight.
Yeah.
So, and you could tell that by like the lyrical content, you saying?
Not only the lyrical content, but like Connecticut people have certain like lingo and certain themes that we like to stick under. I would have to go more into detail it in like a whole video or some shit, but like it's certain shit in Connecticut that is reoccurring themes in music that we all do, even though we are in different states and different towns and shit. A lot of us talk about the same shit.
Tight.
Yeah.
So you don't like when the sound, okay, what about like beat selection wise though?
Beat selection is a thin line between like what's a Connecticut beat and what's just somebody from Connecticut choosing an original beat, and they both can be the same thing. You know what I mean? It's not necessarily has to be a certain type of beat, but there is a point where you're copying what's mainstream too much. You know what I mean? Like when the Philly drill came out, that we didn't have to touch that at all.
Tight.
Yeah.
But everybody was getting on the Philly drill with. I
Yeah,
like those.
and I
beats personally.
understand.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, and people came up with some good shit to it,
For
but
sure.
we gotta respect that as not a Connecticut sound, and you know what I mean. And I say producers need more work because the only real distinct one that we do have is the Dumbout one. Other than that, it's just like breakout songs from Connecticut artists that we can recognize as Connecticut sounds.
So, do you agree with the notion that, because I done heard like this criticism before about the whole state, that people in the 203 make music like a New York, right, or like a Chicago, and then people from the 860 make music like they from like Detroit or something. So it's like naturally, both sides just make music that's like out of the state and in like completely different regions.
I've heard everything from both sides, so like it's literally that last thing where people are just making stuff from what they like. You know what I mean? We're all fans of music at the end of the day.
For sure.
You know what I mean? So there's nothing wrong with that. But catering, I mean, like, not catering, pioneering a Connecticut sound is worth money. You know what I mean? So it's no problem with doing that either. You know what I mean? I feel like that's more convenient, and that's why I go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I seen a video that you have made, you put on YouTube about what you feel as if is wrong with the Connecticut sound, right?
Yeah.
With Connecticut period, artist period, right? And one of the points you made was you said you feel as if more artists need to be making Dumbout music.
Yeah.
Do you feel as if that still holds true to today?
Yeah, I do feel like it still holds true because to this day we haven't seen a full Connecticut wave of music hit since around 2017 when we had fucking oh my god.
You blanking on the name of the song?
What's his name? Nah, I'm thinking about J-Rock.
J-Rock.
Big Bread J-Rock. There we go.
okay.
We had them fucking and the rest of the what's the name of that crew that Gangsta Licious ran? I'm fried, man.
It's gonna come to niggas later. But go ahead. Since 2017, basically. Keep going.
We had mad artists drop hot ass Dumbout music, and it took over the parties like heavy.
For sure.
And it's no denying that was like one of the renaissances of Connecticut music. You know what I mean? And I feel like if more artists hop on the Dumbout music, we can take that into a whole different lane. You know what I mean? And then there's other waves that we can come up with. I feel like our Connecticut has a great R&B scene too. I feel like we have a lot of great singers, and I feel like they're underutilized. Definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
So overall, make more Dumbout music. What if okay, let's do it like this, right? New York drill, for example, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people who make like the New York drill sound, it's heavy gun bars, it's very violent. It make them seem as if they like a certain type of like street nigga.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And the beats, like, soon as you hear the beat, it kind of like give off that vibe as well. Like,
Yeah.
whoever's rapping on it, they gotta come from like a certain environment.
Yeah.
And it might be the same with like Chicago and then some like Detroit beats or whatever, like the popular ones, right? But I also heard from niggas like, and this is just my opinion too, like some of the Dumbout beats, they might not give off that same effect to a nigga if he in the studio. He feel like he from a certain side of town. He feel like he a certain individual. He might not be able to really get that off on a Dumbout beat on the same way he might be able to get that off on like a Jersey or New York or like a Philly type beat.
I hear that. And that's different for every artist, I feel like. That's definitely an important thing for producers to pay attention to so that producers can maybe try to make new ways to make Dumbout sound more
Tougher.
Yeah, more
like
tough.
that.
Yeah, definitely. Chill Shum does a great job of it. I definitely think.
Sure.
And then my boy Robin Riches, whenever I work with him, he comes up with some really good shit. Shit. I feel like once the street sound starts getting into Dumbout, then it's definitely gonna take off into a new lane. And that'll definitely bring a lot more people into it. But I feel like artists have to be able to try new things more. Like if a beat doesn't sound like it's hard yet, maybe rap to it first and then hear how it sounds. Because like the voice can change the whole atmosphere of the beat. And once that starts becoming circulated, people look at it differently. You know what I mean? It's about how more people perceive it when more people look at it. So like it could change from something that sounds like some wizard beat to something that might actually be kind of hood if you look at it in the right lens. In addition to that, right?
Yeah.
People out here don't really do the New York drill dance that good.
Okay. I ain't mad at that.
But we can do the dumb out pretty well. There's more people
For
out here
sure.
that can do the dumb out well and suck at the fucking New York drill dance. So I feel like it would be a lot easier if we make dumb out music because we already got people that know how to do the dance.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean? Like,
And it might translate to other places, other regions and stuff
yeah.
like that.
All
For sure.
people gotta do is see us all in the same place dumbing out to a Connecticut song.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And boom.
It's gonna go. From
Yeah.
that point
And
on.
we haven't seen that since literally that genre of that renaissance of 2017 and on.
So like, what you feel as if happened after like 2017? The people going to jail and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Well-
Yeah. A little bit of that, a little bit of the beefs just making people uninspired. That type of shit.
All right.
Yeah.
So now let's go back to like your music journey, right? You drop Dumb Out, it's going crazy, right? People love it, people hate it, politics, whatever. After you like drop that song, you get the feedback from it. What was the next step for you, artist wise, like in your career?
I tried everything. I was like dropping songs that weren't dumb out. I was dropping songs that were. I had a couple other songs that did pretty well, like Freak That Shit and the Hop Out the Cut remix and you know what I mean, a couple other ones.
Tight.
But nothing really hit like Dummy did. I don't know. I feel like no label ever reached out to me or nothing like that. I didn't really know what to do after that. I was broke, so
Tight.
like I don't know. I was just getting paid to go to shows. I was getting booked at school performances. I was getting booked for birthday parties.
That's like
I was doing great in Connecticut, but I just didn't know how to translate that to the internet and making it mainstream. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Not by myself, at least.
so. While you're in this state of like, what do I do to translate my music to outside of Connecticut? What was that process like for you? Like, I know you doing these shows, you going to schools and stuff like you just mentioned, but like, how did you like go about like breaking the barrier? Like you said, nobody, no label like reached out to you, no investor, nobody did that for you.
Yeah.
So like, what did you do to like break that barrier?
I just made more music, honestly. Like I couldn't afford to go outside of the state. I couldn't afford to travel enough to push my shit in other places or do showcases in other places. I've done shit in like New York and shit like that, but it was like few and far in between. So I feel like what it is really gonna take is for me to literally move out of Connecticut and get it popping somewhere else. And you know what I mean? Like literally.
Okay. So I had a previous guest up here. His name is D-Mac, right? And he said that sometimes like people, it's like, okay, he believed for like Connecticut to be lit to like people who are like not from out here, the artist has to leave out here, like you said, go out there, be lit in that place, and come back, right? To show like, okay, yeah, I'm from here, it's lit. I went out there, turned up, and now I'm back lit, like where I'm from. How do you feel about that though?
I don't think that's quite the philosophy. I think it's more so like once you've kind of conquered out here, you gotta go conquer other places. You gotta spread your territory like one of those strategy games where you're just making more places under your faction. You know what I mean? You just gotta build fans in person outside of Connecticut. Like doing it through the internet is hard because you're paying for ads. People just drop a comment, maybe they get a little view of it on their phone, but it's not the real experience. You gotta actually be out there to touch the people and talk to the people. You feel me?
So you don't believe in coming back after you get lit out there?
No, you can come back and shit like that, but I feel like the reason isn't to come back. The reason is to go spread as far as possible to other places. So maybe go to one place and then go to another place and then go to another place. You know what I mean? But I feel like the biggest thing holding Connecticut artists back from that is just figuring out how to make money while they do those type of things.
For sure.
Yeah. So it's hard for us because you got to have a good funding to be able to support that.
Yes. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Montana, and this podcast is brought to you by Namela Rolling Papers. Matter of fact, Daykwion, and the grabber too.
Yeah, and the
Let's
grabber
not
too.
forget, Daykwion, tell him, man. Tell him, brother.
If you're looking for a premium rolling experience, look no further than Namela Planet Rolling Papers. You get the rolling tray, you get the grabber, everything you need to roll up as fast as possible, as conveniently as possible. Feel me?
Easy.
Y'all tap in.
Everything you need right there. Namela roller papers. How can they get their hands on some?
You can catch them at namelaplanet.com/shop. Get them online. Get them
Yup.
shipped straight to your house.
Yup.
You can holler at me personally. Send a message to my DM. I'll pull up to where you are with the Namela papers in hand. And then you got a couple stores in them in New Haven. You got Hamden Smoke Shop, and you got Time to Tell Smoke Shop. You got Puff City in West Haven. A couple other stores might still have them. Y'all stay tuned.
Yes. Yo, Namela rolling papers, Namela grabber, all that. Y'all make sure y'all get your hands on. So give some tips to some artists, right? How would you go about generating some type of funds to be able to fund music and actually go out to different places?
Sell
and
drugs. Nah.
How would you do it?
Definitely merch. I feel like a lot of people are successful off of clothing out here. It's a good lane. I didn't go straight into clothing because I wanted to do something different and went for the rolling papers. So there's something you could sell that can drive you the funds that you need. Like, you know what I mean? In addition to having a job and shit like that. Like, if you run a business on the side, you'll be able to have the extra money to fund your career. Yeah.
Okay. So let's say if somebody's like just getting into rapping,
Yeah.
right? And he might got a job or whatever, but he got everyday stuff that he got to pay for, right? Clothes, shoes. It might be like little stuff to take care of himself, deodorant, toothbrush, toothpaste. He got rent. He got to pay bills in the crib. He got to pay. But he want to be a rapper. He know he got to pay for cameraman, studio time, all this other stuff.
Yeah.
So what would your advice be to that person on how he should go about juggling all those things and still be able to be the rapper that he may want to be?
I would definitely say in a situation like that, you can't rush it because without much funds, you can't really hire people to do stuff for you. So the best option would be to like either learn how to do it yourself or just start slowly saving and budgeting. Doing it yourself can be expensive too because you got to buy a computer, you got to buy a camera, probably you got to buy a microphone, shit like that. So it really just takes a long, dedicated grind towards getting the things you need or paying the people that you need to get the things done for you. And shit, a lot of people use BandLab now and get popping off of BandLab. So it's really like you don't even have to choose the expensive route. You could choose a cheaper route and get a lot of progress and level up as an artist, you know what I mean? Get the new skills that you need to know and shit like that without having to spend too much money. You could borrow people's stuff. You can ask friends, start networking. That's what networking is for, actually. Like, you find people that's going to do stuff for you, or you can pay them to do stuff if they're not going to do it for free, but you know what I mean? That's what a network is.
For sure.
Yeah.
So now let's go back to what you did with the rolling papers, right? What was the mindset behind that? Like, what made you say, fuck it, I'm going to go rolling papers?
Shit, I was moving a lot of weed, and I don't move weed anymore, you know what I mean? But like, I felt like since it was becoming legal, it was becoming recreational, it was better to be on the legal side of it, you know what I mean? I can be in smoke shops without having to worry about, you know what I mean?
Some bullshit.
Doing something illegal. Yeah,
fact.
like it's rolling papers. It's not necessarily controlled like tobacco or anything like that. It's completely able to sell like without too much restrictions. And it's a small thing. Like, you ever learned about the business model where you sell a lot of something that costs like $1 or 50 cents so that you can make a lot of profit off selling a million of them.
For sure.
So I felt like I needed a product that was really small before I got into like t-shirts and furniture and other shit that I really want to do.
Okay. Yeah. And how do you go about like promoting first of all, what is Namela? Like, how did the name even come about? Like, what's Namela?
So Namela is my last name backwards. For a while, I wanted to name my first daughter Namela, and I named my cat Namela, and then I was like, yo, I could make a brand out of it. And a lot of thinking went into it.
Let me see.
The orange is kind of important to me. It's like a very rare color. Kind of gives that essence.
Oh, shit, I just peeped. Okay,
yeah, it's Aliman backwards.
Okay. So now, how do you go about like promoting the Namela brand?
Yeah.
In general.
Shit. As far as me personally, I'm always at shows with the papers, giving them out to anybody that I meet. Always trying to spread the word as much as I can myself. I took the papers to stores literally by hand. Like I would go in as early as possible if I could find the manager that's at the store. Then usually they'll buy a box or two, like just to support and find out what it is. But otherwise, like if it's just working there, I'll leave my number there. Probably never sell them. But I went through like hundreds maybe of stores through Connecticut and New York and just word of mouthed it. Like literally like, yo, I got these rolling papers. They come with rolling tray, blah, blah, blah. I can give you a good price on them. I looked up all the prices that raw papers are and just like kind of tried to be competitive with it. And it worked a lot more often than it didn't. So it's just really about putting yourself out there and, you know what I mean, trying.
Was you nervous?
Hell yeah. Especially my first couple times walking into a store. I'm just a tall black guy with a big-ass box of papers and shit. Like, I don't know what they're going to think.
Right.
And I don't know if anybody's ever done it before. I don't know if I'm, like, just looking like a what's it called, a scam artist or anything like that. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it turned out good
Yeah.
in the long run because you got some papers in the stores and all that.
A lot of stores, like 20 stores in Connecticut.
Oh, that's lit.
Yeah.
That's lit, bro. That ain't gonna jive.
Yeah.
Okay, now I also see that you promote like the Namela game nights, right? Speak to that. Like, what was the whole thought process behind that?
So Namela Game Night came about kind of by accident. So once I got the studio, I had like pretty much every day to be there. Some days I didn't feel like making music. So I decided maybe Tuesdays I'll just try to take a break off music and then get back into it the next day. And eventually it started off as just me inviting my cousin over to play video games. We go and hop on stream, play some Tekken, because I grew up with my cousin playing fighting games. And we just go at it. Like we'll spend the whole time playing like 100 games, going back and forth, trying to get each other better.
Right.
Fucking after like 3 or 4 weeks, friends started coming in and watching us play and started joining us play. I started putting it on my story, tell people to come through. I started buying pizza, like, you know what I mean? Y'all come chill here for a little bit. I had my homie Loda start taking photos once it was like 7-10 people coming in at a time. I have him take some photos. I started uploading those, editing them, promoting it like that. By the time we got to like game night 10, the whole room was packed. Like it was like 20, 30 people. And it just happened for me wanting to have a day off and relax. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
So it's more Namela game nights in the future.
Yeah. I had to take a break from it because my computer failed on me. I had to replace my motherboard. And
all right. And I see it's not just video games.
Yeah.
I see y'all did like the cup, like the stacking thing.
Yeah, that shit was fun as hell. We did the cup stacking tournament. We did that like 3-4 weeks in a row. And we did a lot of content with it too. That shit was fun as hell. So
it's gonna be like more like innovative stuff like that as well. Not just sitting down and playing video games and stuff.
Hell yeah. It's not gonna be just sitting down and playing video games. I want to do we got like a foosball table up there. We got a 8-ball table up there. We got mad board games and card games. I want to do all types of tournaments with that and maybe even stream those with like live commentary, like niggas in the back doing comedian shit, like laughing at these niggas making the wrong move with the fucking chessboard or some shit like. You know what I mean?
And I see the freestyles there, everything that's going on. That's it. Speak to that.
Another thing that happened by accident, bro. We was enjoying tournaments for like a good month or so, like just running straight games. Like we'll run multiverses, run Tekken, fucking Dragon Ball Z. And then one day we down there smoking and niggas was like, yo, bring the speaker down because it has a microphone. Let's do karaoke or some shit. Niggas start rapping the karaoke and then niggas was like, yo, you know what? Let's bring artists through and have them perform. Niggas start performing for free, of course. And then I got the idea to start shooting the performance videos like one day because we had a dead ass day. And I was like, yo, you know what? Anybody that come through, I'm going to just shoot a whole music video for you because fuck it, we got time. And them shits came out clean. And then now I got the idea to charge for them and we got like a good maybe 30 of them done. I was charging like $75 a video for them. Like, you know what I mean? We tried to get Fat Boy SSC to come through. He had to like scheduling conflict and couldn't make it through that day. But we tried to take it to the top, and then my computer fucked up, and it just was like a snowball effect.
All right.
Yeah.
So what do you feel as if it's like the next step for Namela, the brand?
So I'm getting a new computer. I'm working on a video game based on, sort of kind of based on my life.
Okay.
Right? And then we got a couple artists under Namela that we're going to be pushing heavy. We got Rita Mita, and we got Sam Leaf.
Okay.
Fats is actually dropping music too. He's probably gonna be doing his events and shit like that under Namela. So we have like a team of people that y'all gotta look out for. I'm gonna be doing a lot of my own music videos and shit like that. I got some shit with Sunshine coming through.
Okay.
A stage called Sunshine. Yeah, you got some shit that's gonna be fire.
So does that mean that you're pushing these artists under the Namela that we might get a little less of Daykwion music?
Nah, it's just gonna come as a surprise when it's
Okay.
my shit. You know what I mean? No. Yeah, I just gotta stay tuned. Can't front.
Okay. Okay. So now, what's next for you individually outside of Namela? Whether it be music, it could be you entering like different realms. It could be like you about to start stream, whatever it may be. Like,
Yeah.
What's next for you?
That computer is really like the main
focus right
yeah,
now.
it's the meat and the bones right there. Fucking I gotta make this new video game. I'm making a video game that nobody's ever made before. And it's gonna change the atmosphere of Connecticut. It's like you never seen a game like this before. Can't front.
All right.
Yeah.
And how people gonna be able to play it? Console, PC? How people gonna be able to play
It's most likely gonna be on PC.
it? Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna probably have to buy it from the Steam marketplace.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We got any new music and stuff like coming out?
I got a lot of new
Project?
music. I got a lot of music that's in the cut that I haven't dropped yet. I got music that is on the deluxe album for Reincarnation. That's gonna be coming to Apple Music.
Okay.
And I got a lot of videos I gotta do that I owe y'all. I got songs that's popping that still need music videos. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Got a lot of catching up to do.
I'm knowing.
Yeah. I got
I'm knowing.
my so little hint for my next project is gonna be
Okay.
a lot of Connecticut artists being sampled on that project.
Like
I'm gonna
their
sample
tune.
I'm gonna sample Connecticut artist songs for this next project. Yeah.
There's some Bursport niggas up there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright. Okay.
Facts.
Okay. And there's no like date or like we could expect for the project to drop.
Nah,
You
all
gotta
question
wait.
marks. Yeah.
All question marks.
Yeah.
All right. That's cool. I ain't gonna force it too much. Before you go, tell us about Reincarnation, right?
Yeah.
The project, and if there's a possible deluxe, talk to us about that as well. Like, what was the whole mindset behind Reincarnation?
Yeah.
Like, how did you come up with the name of it? You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And everything. Let the people know.
All right, so I dropped Reincarnation in 2024, I believe. And it was my biggest body of work so far. I dropped 30 songs on a CD version of it. It's only 12 songs on Apple Music. All the beats are produced by me, and there's maybe like 2 or 3 that aren't. I engineered it all myself. I took the fucking computer to the car and was mixing and mastering in my car for it. So
That's lit.
I made sure it sounded as much perfect as I can make it. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's my greatest body of work. It's a lot of stories about my full life on that album, and then there's like songs about conflicts I was dealing with at the time, and then there's a lot of fun music too. So like I put a big mix of everything.
Okay, is there a possible deluxe that we might be looking out for?
Yeah, the deluxe is already out. You can buy the CD version any day. I've had the CD version out. I just haven't been promoting it. I did a run where I sold maybe like 20 of them. I gave out exclusive posters with them. I keep them in my car, so if you want to come down and grab one, I got them.
Seen them more.
But
Seen them more.
yeah, I was just waiting like a good year to give those people the time to really appreciate the body of work exclusively. And now I'm gonna drop the deluxe version onto Apple Music, and you're gonna get to hear a lot of songs that's been in the cut that y'all didn't even know I had.
Seen them more.
Yeah.
Seen them more. Now, is there anything that you want to leave with the people before we go there?
Buy some Namelas.
Buy some Namelas.
Buy some fucking Namelas.
Word. Now, with that being said, I appreciate you, Birdie, for pulling up. I hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, I did. Yeah, great
sure.
interview, man.
And
go.
that being said, I'm going to see y'all niggas when I see y'all. Yes. What's up, y'all? It's Mr. Montana, and this podcast is now brought to you by 95 Trafficking. Make sure y'all use promo code REALRAP for 15% off at checkout, man. Talk
It's
to the
the
people.
real rap experience, man. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Montana.
Yes.
It's 95 Trafficking, man. We providing drip all across the globe, man. Tap in with us. It's 95trafficking.com. If you want to follow us on Instagram, 95_trafficking. 1F, 2Ks, ing.com. We providing the hoodies. We're providing a lot of exclusive drip, and it's going to keep coming around, man. You already know what we doing.